Hey guys, hope you're well and welcome to my favorite albums of the 2020s so far. Let's face it, this decade has been weird so far, full of ups and downs, but the music has been great. And no, music has not gotten worse, you just have to go a little bit more out of your way to find it. There's so much emerging talent out there, so I thought I'd put together a list of my personal favorite albums of the decade so far, not only in terms of quality and production, but also in terms of personal enjoyment, albums that have really stuck with me throughout the years in no particular order. Starting the list, we have Sawayama by Rina Sawayama, showing everyone how it's done, producing a grand theatrical electro-pop album with elements of alt-rock and alt-metal, all mixed with, quite frankly, amazing production. The listener is taken through this narrative of identity and heritage. Sawayama was not afraid to break boundaries with its versatile genres, magnificent vocals, all blended with riveting guitar riffs and upbeat melodies. Honestly, there are so many fantastic pop hits on here, such as Dynasty, XS, and Comme des Garçons like The Boys, just to name a few. I would really recommend it if you are a fan of electro dance pop and alt-rock music. That's my Next we have the remarkable, the mystical, the magical Imaginal Disc, a groundbreaking dream pop and neo-psychedelic concept album by Magdalena Bay, who I've been a fan of for many years now since the release of Mercurial World, which, by the way, would also be on this list, so special honorable mention to Mercurial World, which I would have put on this list, but I'm keeping the list to one album per artist. Imaginal Disc is perfectly produced and has fantastic transitions. Each song has its own characteristics and personality, emphasized by Matt and Mika. It's blissful, ethereal, and downright groovy all round, with the perfect addition of real drums to elevate all the songs alongside that killer nostalgia. It's a great showcasing of atmospheric futurism, all mixed with powerful bass lines and hypnotizing synthesizers. All of that magic mixed with wispy, beautiful vocals, which makes just a hell of a ride in terms of album from start to finish. Each track on here is innovative and can be named a favorite, but my personal favorites have to be Killing Time, Death and Romance, as well as Watching TV. It's honestly just a must listen. This Is Why is Paramore's most mature album yet, blending energetic dance punk and indie rock into a cohesive and bold statement of frustration. Hayley, Taylor, and Zach are each on their own defining path, each delivering a powerful performance in what they do best, all whilst discussing change, personal growth, and the brutal, harsh reality before our eyes. The whole track listing is brilliant, with songs that simply make you want to dance, get you chanting along, or just making you bawl your eyes out. The production is also very intricate, with some tight-knit and clean guitar work. The percussions are also very crisp, which adds depth and emotion alongside those heavenly vocal performances. My immediate highlights were The News, You First, and Thick Skull, but I really would recommend it all. I truly think it is one of their best albums, and it really showcases their talent. Next, we have an album that only came out earlier this year, but has already absolutely mesmerized me, which, as you saw, is I Love My Computer by Nina Geraci. I mean, this is an extravagant and uplifting EDM album with a lot of nostalgic references and inspirations. It's full of addictive party anthems, and if you haven't listened to this already, you are really missing out on some real talent. Each song captivates you in its own way in this creative batch of bangers. It just feels like every track on here is carefully optimized to produce the best sounding Chronically Online brilliance, which is an absolute blast from start to finish. Favorite tracks are iPod Touch, Fuck My Computer, and All At Once. It's cool, it's fun, it's quirky. I would 100% recommend this album.
I'm not shy, make you sigh, slip and slide. I have thighs, juicy just like clementine. Sorry if I make you cry.
How I'm feeling now is the perfect depiction and symbol of life during lockdown. It's unpredictable, eccentric, with an undertone of sadness. This glitch pop and hyperpop soundscape of creativity is an exciting and thrilling album of personal struggles and self-expression. Each second here is unique and fills you with excitement amidst its chaotic energy. The production is crazy, but it's also stellar, and you can just tell that Charli poured her heart out into the creation of this well-constructed and essential album for the 2020s in terms of how many bangers there are. My favorite tracks here are Claws, Enemy, and Anthems, but also a very special honorable mention to the iconic Brat, which would have definitely made this list as well. Prelude to Ecstasy is a theatrically grandiose debut album full of glam rock and baroque pop influences. Probably one of the finest debut albums in modern music history, with each of the band members getting their spotlight throughout the album. The songs just flow dynamically here, and there are no skips. Each song is just luscious in its quality production, rich instrumentation, and impressive vocals. Many people like to highlight that they're just industry plants, but when the music is this good, who cares? To me, it's clear that they've turned ambitious passion into reality in this fiery selection of indie rock perfection. Favorite songs here are Sinner, My Lady of Mercy, and Portrait of a Dead Girl. Don't skip out on this one.
Where will I wake up? Who's at the door now?
Processing the deaths of loved ones is never easy. But this album, But Here We Are by the Foo Fighters, is a powerful new chapter on reflecting on and cherishing past memories with loved ones. All of that alongside exploding riffs and truly emotional lyrics makes this one of the best Foo Fighters albums in a long time. I think that sonically the production here is very loud, which is sort of meant to drown out all those negative voices, all whilst Dave Grohl just smashes the drums. The bass lines flow really well and the guitars just pack a punch like a cherry on top. And many of the songs here are like a breath of fresh air, especially the impressive shoegaze tracks, The Teacher and Rest. The Teacher especially, I mean, that's a 10-minute song. It's really impressive, and even the music video is mesmerizing. It's like a few powerful and emotional tracks stitched into one. And it's just really impressive and keeps you captivated throughout its entirety. All the tracks are equally as emotionally devastating, but there's also some hard rock bangers such as the title track, which is also another clear highlight for me. I think aside from the classics, this is a must-hear Foo Fighters album.
I'm running out of teardrops, let it hurt till it stops. I can't keep my grip from slipping away.
Okay, look, so this was initially released as an EP, but it is 32 minutes long and it just absolutely slaps, so I think I'll let it slide for this list. Posthuman Survival Horror by Bring Me the Horizon is a bewildering compilation of metalcore bangers that sound like a soundtrack for the end of times, which is very fitting considering it's a pandemic album. It's really cinematic and there are no real low points here. It's full of badass tracks, full of screams and rich instrumentation, as well as crisp production. On top of that, you have some outstanding collaborations such as Kingslayer featuring Baby Metal, which I don't think any of us were expecting, but honestly that is probably my favorite song on this album by far. But that's not to discredit the rest of the tracks, such as the creative and energetic alt metal bangers such as Dear Diary and Teardrops, which are also some of my favorites here. And honestly, a lot of the tracks here give their older material a run for its money. I really recommend this album for my fellow emo fans.
Till I took some time for me.
ever stunning Giving the World Away by Hatchie is one of the most beautiful and exotically rich shoegaze/dream pop albums in recent years. Many of the songs here feel like a fever dream with romantic lyrics, atmospheric production, and nostalgic instrumentation, all blended with these darker alt-rock vibes and groovy jungle-like percussions to create these iconic pop songs. There's a lot of 90s style classics on this album, but my favorites have to be Twin, The Rhythm, and Till We Run Out of Air. Play these songs on a late night walk home or while stargazing and you will understand, trust me.
Love is learned over time till you're an expert in a dying field.
The lovable The Beths released Expert in a Dying Field in 2022, and I was just simply amazed by the exhilarating and hopeful indie rock and power pop album. It's full of infectious harmonies from the whole band and melodic riffs alongside relatable and intelligent lyrics. It just feels like a warm and relatable embrace of difficult times. Each song here provides a addictive hook or unique melody to keep you captivated throughout all the songs. Each song on here is just excellent, and it's already become one of my favorite albums of all time due to how fun and relatable and warm it is. It's just an easy listen no matter what mood you're in. The subject matter is like the aftermath of a relationship, all mixed with sparkling production and elements of punk and jazz here and there as well. If I had to choose a favorite, it would be the title track, Head in the Clouds, and Change in the Weather, but it's really hard to pick a favorite and I couldn't recommend this album enough. So there you have it, my favorite albums of the decade so far. I do wonder how this list will change in the next 5 years. I love all of these albums a lot and I really recommend you check them out. But also let me know in the comments below what your favorites are, and also if any of these albums are already in your favorites list too. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm very proud of this video, so it would mean a lot. There's a few end of year list videos coming to the channel soon, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.